Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Link to the Past Randomizer Daily Race presented by Speed Gaming. I am MindDM. I am joined in the booth by Homemade Beer, and we've got a bit of a treat for you tonight.
Hello, MindDM. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing well. So, Beer, since this is something of your baby, if you looked in the race room at all, you could see that this was rolled with a command that has your name in it. What is InvertaCrisMizer?
Yes, InvertaCrisMizer. So, this was a part of a joke, sort of a joke that we decided to try and mess with some modes and mix a bunch of crap together. And so, if people might remember Ludicrous mode, or if have never heard of it, it's a mode where there are 4 of every item in the game. We changed some things to update that, where we made it starting inverted. We made it Randomizer, and added a few, a couple rupees here and there. You get to start with some bushes. I think tree pulls are bombs, so you just got to kill an enemy to get things started. Looks like TJ's trying to do that. Looks like everyone's trying to do that. But so a lot of the stuff in this mode is fixed. Because there are 4 of every item, a lot of stuff had to actually be removed from the game as well, including rupee drops and bomb drops and such. So the tree pulls are always bombs. The stun prize is always rupees. Gosh, what else is there?
The hoarders are always rupees?
That's right, yeah. The hoarders are always rupees, and the 7th drop or whatever it might be is a full magic. So yeah, we got a bottle. Bugnet, bombos. Ice rod. This mode comes at you fast, right?
Yeah, you just walk into one cave and you get all the things.
Oh, TJ having trouble. These murder birds are like blocking the tree pull here. It's kind of rude. But Adalor well on their way. I think everyone.
Yeah, interesting to see the Randomizer playing some tricks on the runners here in the early game.
Yeah, right. And they could have gone to this tree pull. But checking that over there. And so I think I've missed a few things. So the goal is all dungeons. Yeah, what else? I think we've covered it. Oh, there's no hearts in the game. The 6 hearts you start with is all you get, but it's okay because you will find everything at some point. More than once usually. Ooh, rollers and woods. This is a good one.
Very likely to wind up on all 4 bottles with the red mail, with Burna and Cape and Quarter Magic. Quarter Magic will make an appearance more likely than not since there are 4 half magics in the pool.
Yeah, that's always a fun one to find. And we did get a map check. So the other thing is, in Randomizer, the compass tells you the boss of the dungeon, and because they removed them to make room for all the items in this mode, we just made it easy for the runners. You get to start with all the compasses, so you know what all of the bosses are, and we found a Viti in Skullwoods today.
And that looked like maybe a vanilla blind in Thieves Town. That was a quick check by Lana.
Oh, okay. That's not terrible, right?
Now you've got a hammer, yeah.
Oh. Gets hit by the roller there. Doc's trying to get a little bit of get these bombs. It looks like he got in. He's into Hype Cave now. TJ finding the 1 rupee needed to do the arrow game, giving us a bit of a treat.
And Lana pulled a hammer from the brewery, by the way.
Ah, okay. Very well. Very good. Now she can beat Thieves down. Yeah.
Well, theoretically, we'll see. The Randomization may have something to say about that.
Hey, we just found our 2nd bombos in Skullwoods. Yeah. What's kind of cool about this mode too is there's not a million locations open. Hey, a glove. Right away, so you do end up having to kind of. Oh, another hammer in Skullwoods. And a couple mirrors in Thieves Town. That's nice. But yeah, you do have to kind of go through carefully in the early game to actually get the things you want in this mode, rather than in regular Ludicrous speed where you can just go to Kakariko and you're in go mode. typically. So.
Or at least close enough to go mode that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. And, so Stumpy has an armor which isn't terrible today. I think any runner's happy to find that. Doc also found you 1 rupee. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, more so when you're playing Randomizer than not. Although you look at the rollers and you say, "Well, that's going to hurt either way."
Yeah.
Although I think Blue Mail knocks that down from 3 hearts to 2.
Yeah, that sounds right. It makes it reasonable. Speaking of pain, this pot prison room in Skull Woods, or whatever it's called, the
anti-furry room.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently. Oh, Adalor, with only 19 rupees that they started with, is not able to do the chest game. So, the 19 rupees are maybe popping into their head now, like, aha, that's what those were for. But yeah, we're, let's see, if you feel like braving your way up the mountain, you can get up there, but we still need to be able to do Aga to be able to get into the light world at the moment. That is one way, rather. Depends on where the moon pearls are. It could be, they could be all in the light world.
That sounds like a nice inverted trick to me.
Yeah, I think TJ would be happy if that ends up being the case. I don't think we got this Skullwood's Big Key chest, did we?
I don't think so, but it looks like TJ and Lana are both here pretty much simultaneously.
Yeah. It's a map. So, do you think Adalor continues? Tries to beat the dungeon? It is all dungeons, so... Runners do have to do this at some point. Looks like no. Or yes. Or no. The game says no. The runner says yes.
Sometimes game says no. The runner is willing, but the game is difficult.
So, yeah. ON checking to find out, yes, it is blind, so, a not terribly hard to beat boss. And in fact, because it's Randomizer, Adalor can just rush the boss here, I believe.
Yeah, should just be a boss hiding out in the boss room. Now, there are several that our runners are not able to beat just yet, but I'd say that most things are possible, and if I was right about the earlier map check by Lana that we have a vanilla blind in here, then Hammer will get the job done.
Did you see that chicken there?
Oh, it's a very chicken.
Yeah, Adalor going to the back. Yeah, Adalor can just go straight to the boss here and beat the dungeon and leave. Not a terrible choice, honestly. Considering there's 4 of every item, you'll probably find what you need somewhere at some point. Oh, Lana going for the my Indium strat on the arrow game.
I cannot claim any particular personal provenance of this one. I first learned this existed, like probably just about everybody else did, by having seen Andy do it on a restream for a tournament years and years ago.
Yeah, I think looks like she missed just enough arrows that doesn't have enough money to do it again. So
yeah, it's one of those things where even if you're reasonably conversant with it, unless you know you're going to hit all your shots, you want to go ahead and do it the safe and easy way the first time to have a little bit of a bankroll.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like to do for sure too. And these runners, like, no one wants to go to pod. They have, well, mostly beatable pod, right? Wouldn't you? There's lots of items in pod, probably, right? Everyone wants Thieves Town. They want a piece of this dungeon.
Well, nothing terrible ever happens in any dark room in Randomizer ever.
Yeah.
I can understand why nobody would want to go to pod here.
Yeah, and looks like Hellway being a little hellish with the, oh boy, this is scary too, with the Hinox there hanging out.
Even that crystal switch room, did you see what all was in there that Adalor was trying to deal with? My goodness.
Okay, there's Lana with Light World access. Oh no, she never got Dig Game because she ran out of money on the Arrow game. That's unfortunate. She can't get to pod here either, so I think she'll figure this out in a moment. unless she has other plans. So yeah, Dig Game had the glove. Lana, don't think she did Dig Game. I'm pretty sure she ran out of money. But that is our Light World access, and flippers in the back of Thieves Town. It's as reasonable as a place any for a pair of water shoes.
So, if Adalor could get a sword, then technically Ice Palace could be on the table?
Ooh, yeah, that's spicy. I think what's interesting though is like not a lot of people might do the back of Thieves Town. Looks like, you know, for example, TJ's rushing the boss here. He has a blue goo, I believe. Looks like he's gonna pop that.
Yeah, Blue Potion was one of those mini items that I believe we got in Tripe Cave there at the very early stage.
Yeah, a nice find early in an Randomizer mode for sure. But I doubt he's going to the back here. So he'll have to find his flippers in the Light World, possibly in Ice Palace or on the Hobo. Hey, our third Bombos. I wonder what we're supposed to do.
More Bombos medallions. Surprise, surprise. Of course, it doesn't do anything until you have a sword, so...
Yeah. And I missed the rest of Thieves Town. I guess it was the rest of the back just had just the flippers, sounds like, which is actually, you know, finding them later, you do need them to beat this mode. You need to be able to, at some point, beat Swamp Palace, so...
Ooh, Lana getting chomped there pre-Hellway.
Randomizer is a mode. It's kind of a special kind of mode.
You know, zeros and Henoxes and everything else in the Hellway, and then you turn this one spike loose and you've got the beetle coming after you in the next room.
Yeah, and we do have TJ with the first dungeon clear done here, having beaten Thieves Town, is about to get his Moon Pearl, and we'll have the whole of Light World open to him, using that bug net that he found earlier, hopefully, maybe.
Attempting to, anyway. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, and the Vern bringing up a good point, chat. There are 16 swords available in this mode. We have yet to find any. Lana getting her flippers too. That'll come in handy. Looks like TJ wants to go to pod, it seems.
Yeah, do a little pod, then you can bounce over and do some Light World. Start over at the Eastern Palace and Saha area. It's not bad.
Yeah, not terrible.
Sounds like an inverted kind of play to me.
So, okay, so this is interesting, actually. Adalor and, speaking of pod, Dr. Earworm is in pod. With our third mirror, I believe. But Adalor and Lana Bean both kind of ran out of money and will not be able to get the glove without getting more money somehow.
There are some 50-50 single rupees on the southern route, I do believe, so farming a handful of those to allow you to play the archery game, I think, is the order of the day. If you can't find the rupee or the high-value prize pack, maybe a stun prize?
Oh, that's right.
Stun prize.
Yeah. Stun prize is 22. I forgot. That's another forced option in this mode as well. As well as
looks like
sorry.
Adalor probably thinking Palace of Darkness here, trying to work up to that 110 to get in the front door.
All right, looks like TJ got a sword. Good job.
Go to the Light World, get a sword, sure.
Yeah, why not? Hey, look, apples. Hungry for apples?
Om nom nom. Actually, I was hungry for strawberries. That's why I had the headset off until the last possible minute.
Oh, nice. Actually had some birthday cake before this. So.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm just excited to see this this silly invention of ours being played on a daily. It's really exciting to see how much can be done with this game. All right, we get Doc going into the back. No lamp. Randomizer back of pod is kind of a lot of potential for Monka territory.
That is, as the kids call it these days, a life choice. So is that anti-fairy.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man, where's the 4 powders or the 4 mushrooms and 4 red cane combinations? Alrighty. What's in the back here? Oh, a Triforce piece. There's a...
Surprise!
there's a bit of an Easter egg in this mode that, because originally in the mode there are 4 boots to be found, but since we added the boots as a starting item, we needed to replace them with something, and we realized that all of the things that might actually be helpful, like hearts or money or anything, are all actually considered junk fill by the algorithm and will be guaranteed to end up in GT. So we put in Triforce pieces because those, for some reason, aren't considered junk fill. So,
Well, you may need them in some other mode. It looks like Doc Earworm has found something there in the dark maze of Palace of Darkness and is going to have to go back to the beginning of the dungeon and reconsider whether or not he still wants to be there.
yeah, he's missing one of the 3 hammers that we found in Village of Outcast, I think, for his Dark World access. So TJ's making his way nicely through Eastern here.
Oh, good, a mushroom.
Oh, good, a mushroom. Oh, hookshot. Did we miss that earlier? I don't think Adalor got that.
I feel like we may have missed that earlier. Oh, because Adalor has a hammer. Or did that hammer come from... Was there one of these hammers in Pod, or did we just kind of all blank on that?
No, I
It's
think
possible
Adalor might
we
have
all
died
blanked on
going
that.
to the basement. There's a
Oh,
very
that could've
reasonable
happened,
chance that
yeah.
happened. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say that's the bush crab. You can get your things, but it's okay. All right, Lana taking on Vanilla Blind.
Vanilla hammer blind, like you do. Looks like Doc is finally over here into this Thieves Town area, going to get that hammer from one of the many hammer locations for Dark World access, or Light World access, as the case may be. Like that one right there.
There we go. And now Doc with Light World access. Right? He has to have the Moon Pearl, right? Did he do Pyramid? I'm guessing he did if he's coming up here, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he just went straight to Pod.
It could have been.
Lana taking down Blind nicely. Gets her first dungeon complete. Looks like TJ is making his way through. Fun little room in Eastern. Gets a nice magic drop refill. That always helps. Alright, there's a mirror.
You always think that that square dark room in Eastern is going to be really pretty simple, all things considered, but as soon as you enemize it, all bets are off.
Yeah, I think there's, 5 enemies in there that have potential? So
I think there are the 2 anti-fairies, and then normally there are 2 of the little, popos?
Ah, right, yeah.
I
Okay,
think it's
Lana,
just 2 of them.
Lana coming back for her cash. I think she figured out what's going on. I'm missing something here, and that something is the amount of money I need to get into the Light World. So now this gets tricky. This room is crazy in Randomizer, by the way, usually. TJ knows it. He just bomboses instantly.
Not going to take any chances with it, although lighting off that bombos a little early and having some additional...
There's a whatchamacallit in here.
Yeah, there's a Lionel in here.
There's a Lionel. Amazing. TJ? Oh, he's through. Okay, cool. Yeah, Doc must have missed the Moon Pearl. He's going in the back, so... Lana now with the Moon Pearl. Oh, there's Adalor's Triforce piece. Probably wondering why is that there.
No, that's a different mode.
Oh, right. My bad. Oh, Doc picked up the chicken. He's carrying him into the boss room. And tosses him at the Stalfos. Oh, man. Oh, Randomizer's fun, isn't it? Oh, wow. Look at that room for TJ.
Yeah, that's the kind of room that was made for bombos. Just watch it all burn.
Oh, we got a mold orb. Why is that there? Oh, wait, no. I can't use that one again.
That's not Narmos Knights.
Alright, Lana heading to a little bit of early density, and was Lana the only one who found the hookshot? I feel like it. And a bottle.
It does kind of appear that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, there are 3 more in the pool somewhere. It's very unlikely that everybody's going to be missing out on the quote-unquote only hookshot here.
Yeah, some of the more fun versions of Ludicrous I've seen, the Swamp was a pendant and all the hookshots were in GT, for example. Like, second Triforce piece. GG's. Lana now has Quake as well, and is like, what? The reaction. A book? We're gonna need that, actually.
And a sword.
Yeah, not bad. Not a bad pull. We've now seen 2. I'm curious if we find all 4 Triforce pieces today, and what the runners' thoughts are going to be on those. What's the saying? Like, don't worry, everything's fine. Don't adjust your ALTTP seed. Everything is normal.
You can adjust your ALTTP seed in certain circumstances.
Fair enough. You know, I'm a little curious too, because I'm watching these runners. The fact that like Kakariko has like 400 checks, that everyone's like doing other stuff, which isn't, you know, necessarily terrible. Maybe nothing useful is in CAC. It can happen. People really want to do everything else though, and that's cool. It's cool getting to see TJ rushing dungeons, which I like. I like that play as well.
In either flavor of Ludicrous, yeah, just go ahead and rush your dungeons. If you have the means to clear them, that's a good place to be.
Yeah, that was a question in chat about what happens to progression items once you. Oh, there's our first half magic. Once you find certain ones, and I think certain items turn into rupees. I believe those are bottles, bows, and swords.
Maybe also mail upgrades?
Maybe also mail upgrades. I don't actually remember. Zora ledge play here. Let's see what we got. A bow! Yeah, another bow!
Given how many of those there are, this is a bit of a choice to make the time commitment for it.
Yeah.
But by the same token, silver arrows when you're sitting here on fighter sword, you don't have fire rod yet. It's a really nice long-range answer to a lot of some of the tougher questions that Randomizer can throw at you.
Yeah. Silvers are like gold in this mode, if you know what I mean.
Especially when you drop into a boss room and you say hello to Vitreous.
That's true, yeah. Don't hate silvers to fight Vitreous and Skull ones, for sure.
Looks like Doc Earworm has found that hookshot in the back of Thieves Town. Adalor now back there as well.
Yeah, interesting.
And TJ is in the dark somewhere. Pod, I think.
Yeah,
because there's that Triforce piece.
Oh, using the cape, good advantage to think about too. It's like there's definitely you can tell people who play a decent amount of Randomizer think a little bit differently about doing certain things in the game. Or maybe other runners did that magic. Oh, Andy has a powder. Man, that's actually useful as heck. Although that anti-fairy, turning it into a fairy will ensure that you cannot make this bomb jump. So let's see if he gets Ensilid here. I'm pretty sure that you cannot make this bomb jump if you powder that anti-fairy.
I thought it was the other one of the mini helmets in this room that's in the sprite slot that causes the bomb jump to fail, but I could be mistaken about that.
It's the top one? Yeah, see? He got blown way off the side.
Yeah.
Not sure he knows why, though. I think maybe he just thought he messed it up, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be impossible to do that bomb jump in this room. Although if... Nope, the anti-fairy's still there. Yeah, you won't be able to do it then, for sure. Okay, yeah, he knows. He's going to the back the more dangerous way. Oh,
there's on blind, 2 phases in, 2 hearts remaining.
Oh, boy. Oh, blue goo? Yeah.
Safety's there to be used.
Yeah, and another fun feature of this mode is there are only 6 hearts. There will only ever be 6 hearts. You will only ever see 6 hearts. But at least you start with 6 hearts. Hey, a fire rod. That's actually our first fire source. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, we could have melted with bamboos already, but as far as lighting torches and stuff, that fire rod is what you need.
Another quake. Did not get to see that one earlier, but we got to see one in Mini Moldorm Cave, so. And a Cane of Samaria.
I believe Lana is attempting to get the shield stolen here, by the way.
Ah, yes. She'll be lucky to not find any more shields. And I do mean lucky. Lana refuses to pick up shields, and good for her. Her meme of choice. So TJ finds a vanilla Helmasaur in pod. Going for it. Is this even randomized?
Second vanilla boss. Come on, Randomizer, you're letting us down here.
Yeah. Where's all the Trinices?
Well, that wouldn't matter to TJ. He's got both rods.
That's true. Yeah, he has. He doesn't have a hookshot actually.
Oh, right. So Argus could be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, that'll be the only boss he won't be able to beat. Okay, Doc going back to Pyramid now, going to find his Moon Pearl. Might be a little like, when he does, but you know, either way, it'll be fine. Taking out a thief. All right, now with Light World access, I believe Adalor as well. All 4 runners now have full Light World access. Not a moment too soon.
It looks like the popular play is over to this eastern pod area once Light World access is obtained. Now, I'm pretty sure Doc had already done the pod portion of this program, so this really is going to be a start right into Eastern Saha.
Oh, Doc dashing into the bonefish, carrying it with him. All right, Adler making the Kakariko play. We finally get to see what's in the 400 checks in Kakariko. Do you think we find a flute?
Well, we find a sword. That's like a flute, right?
Yeah, I mean, it can be.
It's an object that you use with your hands.
Another glove. Another sword. Another red boomerang? A different red boomerang, perhaps?
A different red boomerang, I think.
Alright. TJ is in the... I don't know what room he's in. Yeah, another boomerang, speaking of boomerangs. Oh, he's in the room before Helma, I believe. Oh, there we go. Now he's in the room with Helma. Hi, Helma. I think he has a fairy here, I believe. That was one of the things he did earlier. So he should be fine here. He's got plenty of things to make this fight possible. Just gotta be a little safe, a little careful. Dying sucks, but, you know, it's not dying forever.
There's that ridiculous pre-Armos Knights room there on Lana's side. My goodness. Thank you, Bombos Medallion. You do the job that lesser medallions just cannot.
That's right. And got Lana fighting that boss, TJ taking down his 3rd dungeon, and Adalor finding all of 3 swords in Kakariko. That's not terrible. So far, I guess Blindside's still a thing.
I do like how both of the eastern palaces, the eastern and pod, had bottles with something on the bosses.
Oh, we found our second pair of flippers, our second cape. Ooh, we will get quarter magic today. That's fantastic.
And Adalor did pull mitts out of the well, by the way.
Ah, yes. Ah, there's our flute. There's always a flute in Kakariko, right?
Inching on toward go mode.
Yeah, although in this mode we technically don't need a flute, it's just a little bit nicer to route stuff quickly. So, do you think there's going to be a troll this seed, or is this going to be just one of those straightforward ludicrous seeds where you just do everything and you get all the items and you're done?
Looks pretty straightforward to me. There's not a lot left that could be a problem.
You know what actually I'm thinking is kind of hilarious that might end up being the troll item in this seed is hey, another hammer. Damn, nice. Is the lamp. It's an randomizer mode, and we still haven't found a lamp.
This is true. That is the outlier. Love that guard up there on that cliff face. Says, I'll get you, I'll get you, I'll get you just as soon as I figure out how to hop down.
Ah, fire rod. There's the other fire rod. Or other fire rod. Oh, I didn't realize we had found our 4th Bombos in Eastern Big Chest. That's kind of cool.
And speaking of Bombos, Bombos tablet has a different mitts.
Yeah. TJ finding Vitreous in the back of Skull, I think. Hey, second flute. Good job, Adalor, picking that one up. But yeah, TJ doesn't have anything really to do this fight. Like, I think this is one of those come back later moments. I would imagine. So anyway, checking Ped.
Kakariko Village first, come back with the other couple of swords, maybe, but no, TJ's gonna go ahead and chance it.
Yeah, he'd end up with butter, and he literally has no way to do this fight. Like, I don't know, quickly, if that's the right word.
Doesn't even have the half magic yet, so it's not as though cape and spin strats is viable to him.
Oh gosh, look at there's a Lionel in this room.
And a vanilla Wallmaster, because why not?
Yeah. Yeah, I think some of the Wallmasters in Skullwoods are part of the dungeon itself and not actually enemies in the game. So they don't get shuffled as far as what's considered an enemy. But that doesn't mean we don't get to see awesome Wallmasters in places like Ice Palace on the room before the boss, for example. A classic.
Doc Earworm not opting for the Bombos, but opting for bombs on all of these Hinox's pre-boss room here.
And gets the job done. All right, here we go, TJ. Let's see. It's gonna be a fight. This is more of a let's see if I could do this kind of fight, right?
Sure looks that way, doesn't it?
We got Adalor on the same fight now. See what that tempered sword does in way of, making this fight possibler.
Yeah, with the cape, with the half magic, I expect this to go reasonably okay for Adalor. TJ is going to be at this for a little while, and I don't know that it's going to end well for him.
Yeah. Oh, that lightning says no, buddy. And I was going to say 2 on... Oh, and another fairy. But the other thing that's nice about this fight in this room is, like most bosses, you're not supposed to be fighting them in rooms with spikes, so you can just hit them into the spikes and it does a bajillion damage. Oh, okay. That's a little rough. Hey, another bow. Wouldn't that be nice, right?
Would have been convenient.
Maybe TJ could have stolen the item off the boss first before fighting him. So
I was probably just laying in the goop there, and just go ahead and scoop it up, start using it a little early.
Doc taking out the back pod. As we see, Lana looks like she's about to head to CAC as well. So let's see. Lana has Eastern Thieves Town done. Doc will have Eastern End Pod done if he makes it through. Yeah, we got a nice little kind of gaggle of dungeons done differently by different runners. This is kind of fun.
Yep, and TJ choosing to pick up another fire rod. It's not going to do any more damage, unfortunately, but maybe just likes the fire rod. Could be a personal favorite.
You can use one in each hand, maybe.
And welcome in Speed Gaming 6, raiding with a party of 33. This is the Link to the Past Randomizer Daily Race, an InvertaCrisMizer seed. which, as you might suspect from the name, has a lot of shenanigans going on. We've got 4 runners we're featuring this evening, and, well, they've all got Light World access. They're all most of the way to go mode, although some of them are missing a few more things than others, and it does look like everybody's having a pretty good time.
Yeah, and, you know, I think what we saw, some of the more potential punishes. Oh, good, another mushroom. We saw those flippers in the back at Thieves Town, but we did see a second pair in Kakariko, so... as far as I know, we've only seen the one hook shot, right?
I don't believe we've seen another one, and it would be TJ who would be most likely to show it to us.
Yeah. Hey, a shield.
Looks like Alana's reached the cap on something. We saw a green 20 pop up there in Kakariko well for her.
That might be swords,
Could be
I believe.
Sword,
Yeah.
could be mail. Could even be bow, theoretically.
Yeah, that's right, huh? She
I
got
don't
those.
think that was a bow location, and I don't remember what it was a sword, probably.
Ah, yeah. It's like Doc died in a dark room here? On the boss, gotcha. Okay. So he should be fine here. A couple arrows to the gem. And we got Adlor heading into... not heading into Swamp Palace? Question mark? I mean, I see it's a green pendant, right? But it has to be done at some point.
The goal is all dungeons, after all. You do have to do it eventually.
Oh, I guess we'll see.
Maybe just hoping to pull Samaria for easier diver downs?
Hey,
Assuming that the minimization is going to allow for divering down, of course.
that's a very good point. Yeah, a lot of tricks that you get used to, like Spooky and Diver Down, tend to only sometimes be available in Randomizer. Yeah, it is funny though on TJ's side having only found that one sword so far. Doc checking Saha to get his green pendant information. I don't know if maybe he doesn't know maps are shuffled. I'm not sure. Oh, was that Doc's first sword? Oh, no wonder Helma was so difficult.
Yeah, that was Doc's first sword. Because again, all of our runners seem to have been trying to avoid the village, which it's more likely in this mode than pretty much any other, just because there's 4 of everything and you can hope to find what you're looking for just going on through the dungeons. But really, in this particular seed, you kind of wanted to go there because I think we've seen 4 swords there grand total. There was one on the bottle turn-in as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, yeah, basically what you said, there are 4 of every item, and maybe it's not the logical thing you need to beat the seed, but, you know, whatever. What is logic in regular modes, and what is logic in ludicrous modes? Hey, look at that. What do we find at the magic shop? But a powder.
Why is that there?
Yeah, yeah, what was that there? Now I wonder if Doc is really confused, having found a Triforce piece and a vanilla powder. Oh, our 5th mitts?
I don't know, but we've seen a lot of them.
Yeah. Alright, TJ's back with a sword and ready for vengeance here.
Back with the sword and with half magic, no less.
Yeah, he's ready to take this on. Putting that bug net to work today. I respect that.
Again, it's another of those things that you start thinking about when you start playing Randomizer. Having that fairy in the bottle as kind of a backup strategy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Not so bad, because sometimes you just get into a room and the room goes sideways on you, and the fairy doesn't care whether or not you get your bottle equipped before you get into the situation where you need to use it. If
Yeah.
you happen to die, the fairy is just ready and willing to assist at all times, as long as it's been bottled.
Yeah, it's like one of those essentials, right, in randomizer mode. Alright, that is TJ's 4th dungeon done with Skullwoods, and gets his silvers. I'm sure he's happy to see those.
Lana having a little trouble with that Poe, wanted to do some more item dashing with those hammer pegs, and the Poe just said, nope, 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 hold on.
Alright, TJ's fluting away. And off to... Ooh, Ice Palace Randomizer. That's the, always a good one. Hey, look, a Colt Stair. Good thing we found 4 Bombas.
That belong in Ice Palace.
Well, does that mean we're going to get a Landmo in Ice Palace? And we do! Thanks, TJ! Right on time. Ooh, Ether.
That's interesting. That's the first one of those we've seen.
Yeah, I think that's no mode for us, right? Now we know where one of everything is.
Plus or minus a lamp.
But that would be the best thing ever, is if there's just no lamp on this seed. That would actually be so hilarious.
Or at least no lamp convenient enough to get before you're going to Ganon's Tower for some reason. Although,
yeah,
I feel like by the time you get there, we're going to find it before we get into Aga Tower, since Aga Tower is not going to be required for anything otherwise.
True.
So it seems unlikely that we're going to get dark endomized Aga Tower. Although, I don't know.
I mean,
maybe somebody's just a big enough memer that they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I hope so. Alright, TJ getting through this room, picking the pot, throwing it away, playing with the beetles. This is another good Wallmaster room that TJ's coming up on, a classic one. Play enough Randomizer, you know this room. You might even see him wait a few seconds before picking up the rock here. We'll see. Oh, there's a lamp. That's too bad. Nope, just going for it. It's fine. Yeah, another cape.
Surprise, surprise, more capes. Now, Beer, stop me on this one if I'm wrong, but did Doc Earworm not finish Thieves' Town?
Yeah, I don't remember if he did either. I don't think so. I think he died on the way back to the boss, or on the boss, potentially. Oh, let's see. Doc is doing... Oh, Bumper Ledge had a lamp? Oh man, that's a long way to go for a lamp, Doc. Buddy. Oh, it's a shield! Oh, he went for the mirror shield. Good for Doc. Good job, Doc.
Trying to make sure that the full tracker percent will be present and accounted for by the end of this thing. For at least one runner.
Lana gets her Samaria.
Here's another really classic Wallmaster room.
Yeah, this is the best one. I think this one's tricky because it won't spawn unless you kill an enemy, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe it will, I forget. But so sometimes people don't realize there's one in there until they're trying to pick up the rock, and then they get bullied and realize they can't, so they kill the enemies in the room, and then when they finally pick up the rock, it spawns. Oh, well done, TJ. Nice 0 cycle there. Have you seen Andy? He was working for our prize ether medallion. Wonder when he'll be back. Oh, getting a hover from Lana. Oh, nope. Going for it, though. Respectable. TJ knocking out a Ice Palace.
Pendant Ice, but again, all dungeons goal. Gonna have to do it eventually. Ah, Lana heading for Tower of Hera. I don't think we've gotten Hera yet from anyone. Oh, look, a lamp.
Oh, bummer. I mean, oh, awesome.
Well, that one's going to be difficult to dodge, unfortunately. I think the reign of the Dark Rooms is going to be ending here for several of our runners.
Yeah, we got pretty far with it though. I'm pretty happy that we made it this far. Lampless. Oh, Doc was just bunny beamed. I see. I thought he had one of those weird glitches where he like picked up a chicken and blew up a wall at the same time or something. Oh, that's what was in this room. Heat.
Yeah, the terror pin is probably what was causing most of the problems, because you don't expect it, it doesn't really reflect anything, and then you're just getting hit because it homes in on you.
Yeah. Lana had a nice bufferless Hera pot there, with a different setup than the one most people used to see, the Philly pot. But I know that Lana refuses to buffer any tricks and does a really good job not having to, so makes that one look pretty easy. Yeah, sword beams are a liability when you have gold sword on hind axes, right?
And the moth at the top of Tower of Hera, this seems to happen fairly often.
Yeah.
Speaking of bosses against which sword beams are a bit of a liability.
Yeah, and Doc is in the TJ situation from earlier. He somehow dodged all the swords up to this point. It's kind of great.
Well, when you dodge the village, you dodge the swords. That seems to be the theme of the seed here. Unfortunately, dodging swords, not dodging eyeballs. This should have gone the other way around.
Dodging fairies. Alright, TJ with Ether now knows he is in Goma. Well, he needs a hookshot still. Swamp Palace is a pendant. You need a hookshot. What's your play?
Well, surprise, surprise. Go and clear everything else and hope that by then the hookshot appears.
Yep. Hey, a fire rod for Lana, who she does not have Ether yet, which might be required for Maya. I don't know if we've seen that. Ooh, our third Triforce piece. Exciting. Oh no, Mirror Shield!
Very strange version of Tracker percent there with the 4 potential Triforce pieces.
Oh, good, another mushroom for TJ. Let's see, did we see Meyer entrance? I missed it if we did.
Well, it looks like TJ is going to head in, and it's not as though it's going to matter from his... It is Ether.
Oh, it's Ether, okay. So we need to do Desert before Meyer here. Good to know. Another shovel. It might be a third or fourth shovel at this point. Oh, Ice Rod and Laser Bridge. What do you make of that? And an undodgeable hookshot.
Yeah, hookshot just hanging out right there.
Oh, we see this room, a bunch of shadows and those things. Not too bad, actually, for what this room could have. So TJ's on a roll here. We'll be in go mode once he hits, unless he finds another hookshot somewhere, but we'll be in go mode once he hits up Laser Bridge. Because you do need to do Laser Bridge, because you still need to find those big keys.
Yeah, and it looks like what he's trying to do is only have to make the one mountain trip, and it would still work out if he doesn't find a hookshot beforehand and then goes up there to do those 2 dungeons. Since Turtle Rock would be the last of the crystal dungeons, pull the hookshot there, then go ahead and do GT. And
you mean do Aga Tower?
Yeah.
Or
do
find
all
a
the
hook.
things. It's do all the things the mode. So yeah, whatever. You walk into the normally GT entrance and it's backwards because, well, it's a backwards mode.
Yeah. But TJ did find a hook shot just now on whatever, Misery Mire.
Yeah, surprise, surprise, there are 4 of them, and oh, hello, big key in the non-hoverer's Godmire chest.
Wow. And TJ is in go mode without a lamp.
Yeah, suddenly TJ, go mode, no lamp.
Do you think he'll pick one up? I think he might, like, actually not pick one up at this point. Oh, Doc with Butter Sword now.
If it happens to be on the way, he might. Theoretically, we know that there's a logically accessible one up there on the mountain, so there could be one here on Vitreous, or whoever has replaced Vitreous.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Since I think we've only... What have we seen? 1 or 2?
We've seen the one Vitreous.
No, I meant lamps.
Oh! As far as I know, we've only seen the one on Spec Rock. Yeah, Adalor now has, what, 5 dungeons done? TJ is about to have 6, actually.
TJ's about to have 7.
7. Oh, okay. Right, yeah. So he's making good time on this seat, I think.
Lana's going to have to declimb, but is not going to have to get back onto the mountain, so once the Turtle Rock play is over, I feel like Lana's in a pretty strong position.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, I think the only thing will be, like, if she assumes that she doesn't need Ether, and then go modes everything else, ending up getting to Desert, beating it, and then getting it for free on the boss. You know, won't be too bad. But wow, this big key was kind of rude.
Burn dash through the room that normally has rollers that you would need to use an invincibility item through, and instead there's nothing in the way at all.
That's pretty good.
TJ putting away that Argus in Vitreous' spot, while Doc is going to go ahead and have this refight with the Vitreous in the Moth spot.
That's funny, he's using arrows. Oh! That's, I think, Adalor's second Triforce piece.
That sounds right.
That's right, I forgot that Argus could have come somewhere else, so having the hookshot there was not a terrible thing to find for TJ.
Timely find, and we weren't even thinking about it. I bet he was, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Doc's going to fly away in the Dark World, so yeah, it does look like after all this time there was a wipeout on the boss here, and going to have to have the refight.
Yeah, Lana taking down Armos in Turtle Rock to complete that dungeon. Looks like Quake was the the entrance for Turtle Rock, which we never needed. Okay, Adalor is going back to Swamp. I was wondering about this because they left this earlier when they opened the dam and did the checks, but like didn't beat the dungeon, so maybe had at that point forgotten and then remembered it was all dungeons or something. I'm not sure, but I just don't really know why they left it earlier, that's all. Maybe we can ask them if we remember. But oh, Adalor doesn't have Kane. Oh, that's interesting, because they beat Pod already.
I think there may have been a death in the dark room that contained the Kane.
Oh, yeah, because we knew that you're not hammer jumping in today in Pod with that anti-fairy being where it is. Let's see. Oh, did Lana beat Hera and then not beat Agatower?
Yeah, I think did both of the pendant / crystal dungeons up there, but did not clear out AT.
You know, I guess that's not that terrible, honestly, because getting back there's quick enough with the flute. I don't know if she has a flute, though. Possible she doesn't. Although, no, how would she have gotten to the mountain? No, she has to have a flute, I believe. I mean, I don't think she would have gone up the vanilla way, or the inverted vanilla way, whatever you want to call it. Because then she would have had to save the old man and yada yada. I don't remember seeing that because I usually comment on it if I see it.
And it's a long and slow enough check that you tend to notice that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because you get to lug that old man all the way up the mountain, then you get to declimb all the way back down to turn him in.
I guess the old man. So it sounds like Maddie Walker, our tracker, is saying that there was an old man save by someone. We just, 4 runners on the screen, a lot going on. Randomizer, 4 of every item, 4 runners, 4 items, every type. It's hard to keep track of these. Oh, we found 2 cold items in the back of swamp as well.
And that was a convenient, potentially ether location if Lana makes her way over through swamp before heading to the mire and desert play.
Yeah,
Would not
for sure.
necessarily have to do desert before mire.
Looks like we're getting a left side swamp play here from Adalor. That's interesting.
Adalor's still missing Cane of Samaria, so is not in go and still searching a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh, TJ got that ghost hit in the back of swamp when you're swimming to the boss here. Is this our second Moldorm?
This is our second Moldorm. I believe they were, well, maybe the other one was 5-eyed and this one was 6-eyed.
Nice.
But they were pretty close. No wildly divergent Moldorms.
Alright, and that is what I don't even know how to count anymore. 8th dungeon done from TJ's side, so making good time here. Hey, a hookshot in swamp.
Never happens.
Thanks, game. That's actually pretty funny. So you didn't need to... You could have just gotten the left side swamp. We got the hookshot, it's fine. Alright, so it looks like Lana does not have flute, and did in fact save the old man, so good on her for doing the dark old man save. It's a really scary prospect in Randomizer.
Yeah, interestingly enough, the lamp that we know about is behind that if you don't find the flute.
Yeah, logical.
It looks like everybody except maybe Adalor is now up to quarter magic.
That's pretty funny. Oh, another sword. TJ's going for it. Oh no, that's his butter sword. Oh, he didn't even have... Okay, that makes sense then. I thought he was just memeing another sword. And going into Fairy Ascension Cave. Whoops. Alright. Oh, Flippers in Swamp.
Alright, Flippers in Swamp. Something you do not see every day, but... TJ? Oh, okay.
I just forgot.
He met it from this direction.
Good
have
call.
to find the big key.
If he did Hookshot Cave first, he would have a Mirror Shield, I think. A Hookshot and an Ice Rod on Laser Bridge, both fantastic locations for things. You got quarter magic, TJ. Just use your cape. It lasts literally until the end of the seed. Some more
Looks like
dungeon
Tox dealt with Ice Palace, Adalor's dealt with Swamp Palace, Adalor now going to be at, what, 6 dungeons?
Yeah.
Doc at 5, Lana at 5.
So, Mindium, where do you think, if we do, where do you want to see our 4th Triforce piece today? Just for fun.
GT Torch.
Ooh, that would be a good one. I was kind of wondering if you would say the ultimate chest of the game.
Yeah, that would be a good one too.
We'd have to have the runners open it, though. We'd have to see who's actually memeing or not.
Imagine not memeing in a meme mode.
Yeah, we do see Adalor going to escape. That this is the first time we've seen escape, I believe. Hey, a sword on Uncle. Pretty funny.
And Adalor says, nope, you know what? I've got that one already.
Now they can be lightsaber buddies. I really do wonder if TJ like will refuse to pick up the lamp just out of principle. Might be kind of funny to see.
It's not as though there's anything left that he really needs it for.
Yeah, exactly. There's no more like terrible dark rooms. He's done them all,
Yeah,
except
he's
for
done-
Tower Climb, I guess.
Yeah, aside from that, and you have the fire rod, you have quarter magic. I don't know. Maybe he'll make the attempt.
Lamp. Oh, there's the map chest. I was gonna say in one of the vanilla lamp, but that's not a vanilla lamp spot, I think.
No.
That's a pretty good lamp, though.
That is a pretty good lamp, though. It's French vanilla.
Yeah, count it. Oh, there's a thief in Turtle Rock. Oh man. Oh, Randomizer's fun, huh? All right. Quick little Armos fight. Hey, red is that TJ's red mail? Interesting.
Has to be. That's one of the things that turns into 20s.
Ah, okay. I guess I just would have expected... Oh, Mirror Shield. We've spotted Mirror Shield. I guess I would have expected him to have had another one by now, having 8 males in the pool?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose he'll see his lamp here, and, you know... Not a moment too soon if you want it for Agaton. Yeah. That's true, yeah. He has to walk down half a screen to see it, and honestly, why waste the time to do it if you feel like you're good, like you're fine, like if you're like, I'm good for the rest of the seed, why even look? Oh, there's a red cane in Dark Cross, holy cow. Okay, cool, Adalor now in go mode.
Yeah, that's a thing that Adalor needed. A little bit of a bailout there. I don't remember where the other one was anymore, so at least he found one.
Yeah, we had one in Hookshot Cave and one in Pod Big Chest, so... But, yeah, that one works too. Also finding the lamp, so we as viewers now get to see what we get to see in Meyer Darkroom. Meyer, the basement of Meyer. That'll be fun. All right, Moth down for TJ. Just has Agate Tower and a GT Big Key hunt. I believe he'll be doing Agate Tower first here. Otherwise, we could propose a start of a fun little game that we like to play here at Speed Gaming. But we'll wait a little bit on that.
Yeah, especially if he's not going to pick this lamp up, and it's entirely possible that he doesn't. Yeah, just going straight back to Dark World.
That's great. That's great. Beating an Endmizer Seed lamp is great, especially in all dungeons. Oh man, well, I don't think it should be too bad whatever happens in here, right? Right? Question mark?
I worry more about where the grass is coming from that spear guard is popping up from.
Yeah, he's trying, right? It's just a carpet, actually. It looks like tile, but it's just, tile-colored carpet.
Alright, nice 0 in the first dark room. TJ says, show me what's going on here. This is a problem.
It's alright, he's got quarter magic. That's, what, 1632 fire rod shots he has available? That'll be fine.
It's a lot.
There we go. Under the thief behind the fire rod shot who says no to fire in the face.
Yeah, and a mimic who said no to the ether.
It is interesting learning all the subtleties of enemies and items that you don't
what
really
works
realize.
on them, what doesn't.
Yeah.
Alright, Lana has made it to the back of Desert here. That seems to have managed to dodge the Ether Medallion in the back of Swamp, potentially, but not going to have a problem. There's another one right here.
Yeah, I bet, so... Maybe he gets truly lucky and doesn't actually find a lamp in GT.
That would be nice. I mean, he's come all this way.
Yeah. Alright, we get Doc taking out Desert, Adlor about to take out Misery Mire, and Lana Bean entering Mire as well. So, everyone's pretty close, you know, everyone's all within a couple dungeons of each other. Just find some big keys, beat some bosses, wrap up the seed, just clean up, you know, your last bit of checks. It's been a pretty, you know, nice seed overall in the end. A little bit of Monka early game.
I think that's more due to the inverted nature of it than it is to anything else that happened.
Yeah.
Lana really appeared to be prepared in advance for all of these shadows. This is a room in a Mizer that I feel like winds up with these more often than not. So had the hookshot at the ready already, popped the first 3 of them that way, and then said, okay, so bombos for the other 16 use.
Yeah, and another feature to point out here, normally when people are watching these races, there's a fun little game to guess how many blue balls Aga might throw at you, but in this mode, because it's all dungeons, we're forcing everyone to do Aghanim fight. We decided to fix the blue balls at 0 to kind of speed it up. There's no reason to waste time on something that everyone's going to do.
Particularly when they're likely to do it with so many additional safeties that it's not going to be a challenge anyway. Not that it usually is, unless you're playing something like Swordless and you're trying to reflect the hammer.
Yeah, and we do have TJ and GT searching. Get your guesses in chat right now for where the big key can be, and don't guess 1 because it's not 1. It's on the torch. It's the mirror shield though. Oh, TJ says no. He says yes and then no.
Yeah, I like how he faked at it first.
Yeah. I kind of forgot how quick the Aga fight ends and the GT entrance begins in Inverted.
Lands you right where you need to be.
He gets the mirror shield anyway. Thanks, Gabe.
There are only 12 shields and a nice Moon Pearl.
Thanks, Gabe. That was a good one.
Doesn't look like there was all that much in Dark Mire.
Yeah, those rooms can be pretty terrifying, like when there's chain chomps and other things that show up in there, as they tend to do. Just the Hinox before the boss. And yeah, the hunt continues for the elusive big key. We are at, what is that, 6 usually? 7? 7, I think.
I don't know, did he go directly left?
Yep. Went full left, or rando rush.
Left, so, yeah, that was 7.
8 flippers. That was the 4th pair, I think. We've seen them all now, including the one in Swamp Palace, which was fun. That was 11.
And 8th magic. It's kind of a shame that you can't keep on stacking those up.
Yeah. And then just turn on your cape, and then somehow glitch it so you can use other Y items, but the cape doesn't turn off for the rest of the seed. Doc about to take on Argus. Lana is... Oh, has to do pod. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty unfortunate that everyone did TR from Laser Bridge first, but the big key's in the front.
You think, oh, it's inverted. I'm going to save some time. No, you're not.
Oh no! Ice Trinex, here we go! I guess it probably had to show up somewhere. We haven't seen one yet, right? Alright, gets the first one down. One more hit. Or one more hit now. Oh, and TJ still does have that bottle, or that fairy, so he's probably a little less scared of taking a hit here. He has been definitely putting the bug net to work in this seed, so good on him.
Just gonna get up close and personal with that rock snake thing, the remaining neck of Trinex, if you will.
The Unnex. The Unneck. Hey! He got his lamp. I bet he's sad about that.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is. Locked behind Ice Trinex.
The game didn't want you to have that. Maybe you should have avoided it.
Yeah, it definitely tried its hardest to make sure you didn't get it, so... Lana's still checking... Oh, looking for the big key. Yeah, that makes sense. She hasn't even touched pod yet. Good for her. And Adalor now done with Turtle Rock. Just has Hera, Agate Tower, and then an Ice Palace dip next. Although maybe Adalor went back to Swamp to look for Kayn. Well, either way, Ganon will tell you that you are not able to beat the seed if you do try to drop in early. We will find out if Adalor remembers if this is all dungeons or not. Oh, there's our fourth Triforce piece! Right next to the big key. Oh, amazing.
And the Bwayne route wins again.
Yeah, that's right. So, Mindium, you know what I always find funny about ludicrous modes is that the game logic does actually put intended items for a logical progression, and then everything else is junk fill. But it's like, you're not going to find them usually, and hopefully they're not, you know, a total dumpster fire.
Yeah, you hope that it's not just the one logical thing in a completely terrible one-off location, and then everything else is tucked away in the GT junk fill. Yeah. That's a thing it can do.
Absolutely. All right, heading up the gauntlet. Let's see if we have a nice or a mean gauntlet today. Yeah, Adalor into GT here will be unpleasantly surprised finding out when Ganon says, "You did not do..." I don't know what he says. I forgot. Something about a dingus.
I cannot die until you kill all of my bosses, dingus.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines.
Oh, we get a tile room rush. Too bad it can't be a Triforce piece. That would have been fantastic.
That would have been a good one, too. It was close, though. I'll give the algorithm credit for that. It was near where I wanted it to be.
Yeah, very true.
Now, it would be interesting, the main branch can't handle anything like this, but over on the multi-world branch, where you can set goals that are, say, Triforce piece and defeat Ganon.
Oh, right, yeah.
Kind of an interesting change to this mode to need to collect all of those.
Yeah, do an and instead of an or. All right, big key from Adalor. Checking the rest. Found. I think Adalor found. No, they never checked Hook Trap Cave, so I don't think any runner will single-handedly have gotten all 4 Triforce pieces. Although we will have seen all 4. Man, quarter magic on the climb is fun, huh? Lana taking down Pod, just has Skullwoods left.
Yeah, those were some very nice bomb strats there on the Helmasaur King. The Helmasaur King did cooperate a little bit, staying within range of a couple of those explosions.
Oops.
Oh, TJ has made a very common mistake with Inimized Vitreous at the top of the tower.
You mean he didn't hover it?
Well, that's one, but there's the attempt to dash through all of those eyeballs. Well, there is that little notch in the top of the platform there, and yeah, he just ran right off. And Adalor's beginning the climb. Doc Earworm is in Hera Basement. What is Doc looking for here? Is this...
I would say that he's memeing.
It could be, or maybe not proficient with the hook speed Herapot, then the enemies up on the ground floor could be a little questionable.
Oh, that's a good point. No, yeah. I kind of forgot the big key was here. That's a very good point.
No, alright, he's going to Herapot anyway, so... Almost went down the stairs from spinning that mini Helma. That would have been pretty good. I've certainly done that with the vanilla hard hat beetles in the intended climb approach.
Oh, yeah, right.
Spin a couple of them and just bounce into the stairwell and go back down.
All right, we are getting TJ Maelstrom dropping into Ganon here at 1 hour and 16 minutes, 55-ish seconds, and pretty good drop in time for an all dungeon seed.
Seems to have been fairly ludicrous, all things considered. The sub 120 here, as long as the pig fight goes in his favor.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at that cape. Look at the magic bar. Oh, there, it ticked down. Amazing.
I didn't know that was allowed. Doc Earworm has taken care of the moth at the top of the tower, has all 10 of the dungeons done, is going to have to go ahead and clear out Aga Tower here at some point. It should be now, but as we've seen from Adalor, sometimes now is not the time.
Yeah. Oh, almost get the triple there. I think as TJ would say, he meatloafed it, but the pig is down. 4 silvers in. Get your GGs in chat for TJ Maelstrom. And he is through the gate, finishing in first place on Restream with a time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 15 seconds. And it looks like second place overall being Bridge Spawn sniped by JJo36, who finished the race first place overall with a time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Now, within 3 seconds is a tie, right? That'll be a retime?
I don't know. We'd have to ask the admins of the tournament. Do you know any?
I might know one or two.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a tournament that will be featuring this mode amongst a handful of others.
And we happen to both be admins for it, so... All right. Aga 2 is down for Adalor here.
Lana just going to use that quarter magic and cape up through some of these rooms on the AT climb. Makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah.
Says this magic bar is going to last until I see the wizard, so why not just make life a little easier?
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually really smart. And looks like we are joined in the commentary booth by our first place finisher today, TJ Maelstrom. GG,
Hey.
TJ.
Thank you.
Hey, TJ, GG.
That was fun.
Yeah, you like that, did you?
You found Lamp, though.
I did, yeah. Not intentionally, mind you, but yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. After Castle Tower was done, I'm like, yeah, what do I need this for?
You did get to fight Ice Trinex, and I think you found 3 of the 4 Triforce pieces?
I think I found 2. I remember finding 2.
Found 2?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, there was one in Mini Moldorm Cave that I don't think you got.
Ah, okay.
And then Hookshot Cave was the 4th, so...
Yeah, that'll do it. That explains it.
Yeah, and we had, unfortunately, Adalor not knowing it was all dungeons went in a Red Cane hunt and did beat Swamp Palace, but skipped other dungeons that they needed to finish. But you guys were basically in GT doing the climb around the same time.
Ah.
But we do see Dr. Earworm and Lana Bean both on Aga 1 at about the same time. So Lana Bean is opting for Bugnet strats.
Fun.
There were a lot of fun strats. What was your favorite part of the seed?
The part where I died in Skullwoods, that was great. That was my favorite part.
You know what's funny? Doc went in there with the exact same loadout as you.
Yeah, you know,
like
maybe...
20 minutes, but like 20 minutes later.
Perhaps it was hubris that let me in there, but then I got everything out of Kakariko. I'm like, I am now prepared for this. Now I shall have my revenge!
And you did.
I did it.
Thusly. In fact, got your silvers there too, I believe.
Yeah, it was nice to get that then.
All right, Lana heading into GT. I bet she does the sword beam slashes here. Let's see. Oh, yes, absolutely. Heck yeah.
Crystal power. The only way to meme.
Yeah, at least the two pendant dungeons Adalor has left both don't require a big key hunt, which is nice.
Oh, now this is interesting. Lana has taken that small key from Hope Room and is going left. So if Doc is going to go... Nope, Doc's just going to go left. So who knows? But all of a sudden, this could even up a little bit.
Yeah, they're doing a reverse DM route. Interesting. What did we see in Tile Room? Adalor did Tile Room, but I don't remember what actually was in there now.
Just remember we were commenting that it wasn't the other Triforce piece.
Yeah. Oh, Ether was in there. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I was very pleased when I got Ether out of Desert Palace, and then Misery Mire happened to be Ether along with it. That was very convenient.
And then you got it again out of Swamp. But you also got the hookshot in Mire, and Argus happened to be the boss.
Yeah, that was incredibly lucky.
Well, you did miss the one of the other hook shots in Left Side Swamp that Adalor found, and where was the other one? Oh, Thieves Town Big Chest, in fact.
Okay. So yeah, those two I wasn't gonna get, so I'm glad I got that one.
Yeah, I believe those are the only 3 we saw. So.
Turtle Rock Laserbridge had one, I thought.
Turtle Rock Laserbridge had one. You are correct. And there was also flippers. We saw all 4 flippers actually. The other ones weren't great. There was one in the back of Swamp. The one chest we didn't open.
Right.
There was one in Thieves Town Attic. And then I think we saw the one in GT in Rando Room or something.
Yeah, you know, in case you lose yours in Swamp Palace, you get a spare in the back.
Yeah. Oh, there they go. Lana Bean just found the ones in Rando Room. I think every runner made it to Quarter Magic today, which always feels good.
Oh yeah, I had that quarter magic and I was ready to abuse the heck out of it. I'm like, I shall never have this again. Well, maybe. Next time I do this, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did have a bit of a shaky start, which I didn't really like all that much. Like, pulling that statue for those guaranteed statue pull bombs was kind of annoying. So the crows around.
You know what's funny is I think all 4 runners started at that tree pull, and all 4 runners just could not make it work for a while. there was a solid minute or so of like no one finding any progression because just nobody could get the dang tree pull to work with the murder birds.
Hilarious.
it was pretty good actually.
Doc Earworm is now going to pull Tile Room, is doing a modified rando rush with a Tile Room gamble.
I love it. He's doing all the cutscene chests today, I believe.
There's not a 4th big key there, is there?
There should be.
As amusing as that would be, no, I believe there is not. And we are seeing the Ice Trinex again. Lana is having the fight.
There should be 3 big keys in this room.
Yeah, that's what we need more of in this mode, is more big keys.
And more Ice Trinex.
Yeah, 4 Ice Trinexes at the same time. Oh boy.
Well, if the room is big enough to fit them, then
yeah. I feel like you have played this mode before. Is that correct?
I think I play tested it for you back when you were conceptualizing it.
Yeah, and we've made a few modifications. What did you think about the latest version?
Well, it's inverted, so that's my jam. I'm all about the invert stuff. The Triforce pieces are cute. I like them, but you know what? It's nice. It's like a little bonus. You know, it's like, you know, points. It's like your score. Your score doesn't matter, but like, you get points.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that. I like that. It makes everything feel different. So, you know, you can only get Quake so many times before it's like, all right, again, okay, Quake, all right, sure.
Yeah, because you don't need them technically for anything at all. Not even technically, just at all.
Right. No, it's just, you know, money is kind of tight in this, so.
Well, you start with 19 rupees. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's still tight.
Yeah, just go pick up bushes until you get 1 rupee, and then go well, you actually, I think you were the first person to do Arrow Game, and everyone else ran out of money, and no one got the glove.
That's weird. Why would? Well, I guess you play inverted. You play that Arrow Game. That's like the rule.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not getting money.
Well, was it Lana who had the idea to try it, but then decided to go for the Swag 99 strats on the very first 20 rupees and had some unfortunate misfires?
Meme a little too hard, huh?
Just missed like, enough. Just missed it just enough to be at like 17 after 2 tries.
Yeah. Just a little too hard.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, man.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. You had a good one? I mean,
yeah.
Doing this is fun.
Oh man, this is a nice birthday gift. It's a good birthday gift. Get a new mode that I worked fairly heavily on designing and stealing a bunch of ideas from a bunch of other people who are better at designing modes and matching them all together into some dumb fun thing like this that we all got to enjoy on Speed Gaming.
Yeah.
Get to premiere here.
Right.
But really cool.
If anyone's wondering what cap means on there, but it's also Killer App's birthday today.
It's true. I think there was a nice round of birthdays in chat with Killer App included. So
hey.
We got Doc making the climb. We got Adalor already did Ganon or Agat 2, so I would say Adalor's got a decent lead here overall from the remaining runners. GT takes
surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
Did Dr. Earworm Lana Beat opt to do GT before Castle Tower?
Lana Beat had a weird route where she did everything on the mountain like really early, but except Castle Tower.
Ew.
I guess.
Okay.
And then went back as her final dungeon. I don't know if she like forgot or I don't know. Actually, maybe we'll have to ask her when she's finishes up here.
Now that Wizrobe's one room that Doc Earworm was just in, convenient enough, even though it's in a miser, it was still something that the strat works on.
Yeah. Do it here too. I think that's one of those things. If you play a lot of Randomizer, you just bust out your hookshot on the climb. It's like the most useful item on a climb in GT, rather than what you're used to doing in regular non-Randomizer climbs. But like you said, it actually worked better with with the red cane. Yeah, I guess Randomizer is kind of a special mode, and there are some people who absolutely refuse to touch it, and then other people who enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm one of the people who enjoy Randomizer because I like. It's kind of like a pure kind of rando kind of thing, where it's
exceptionally chaotic.
Yeah, chaotic is a good way of putting it, but you know how like even when you play Zelda Randomizer on the regular, you have like a route and everything is kind of routine. You know where everything is. Like Randomizer makes you like adapt on the fly.
Yeah, especially room to room.
Yeah. And it really messes with your muscle memory and challenges you to, just adapt to that certain situation in the moment, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Unless something really oppressive is there, and then the fun is trying to figure out how to get through it.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Is forcing you to adapt. I like that. Hey, a boomerang.
That seems to be a common thread in a lot of more advanced modes that people like. You hear the same kind of thing said about something like, say, cross keys.
Cross keys is a very similar feel, yes. It's just Randomizer with doors. That's it.
Yeah.
The doors are Randomizered.
The doors are Randomizered, absolutely.
But they're not trying to kill you. Maybe some of them are. Turtle Rock West is certainly out to get you.
Not wrong.
Intruder alert!
Oh, we got a triple setup from Adlor. Nails it.
I missed mine. I'm pissed.
Well. Anyway, get your GGs in chat for Adlor. As soon as they cross the bridge, we'll be finishing up second place on Restream with a official racetime.gg time of 1 hour 31 minutes and 40 seconds, with a 5th place overall finish where we had Talon 116 come in 3rd with a 126.58 and Asder coming in 4th with a 129.32.
I can't believe I got 2nd by 3 seconds.
Hey man, if you didn't get murder bird 14 times in the beginning, like
and also if I didn't fall during the vitreous, it's okay.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
that was actually really funny though.
I'm like, I got this. Oh, I fell. I missed again.
Oh, Lana fell on the right side. That's
Lana's
good.
trying to give us the hover here and is just not quite catching the rhythm before stepping off the ledge.
Uh-oh. It's game over.
Yeah.
Oh, that is whack.
It's too bad, but, easy climb. Done it before, you can do it again.
Yeah. No resources, cool.
Yeah.
All your safety's gone, it's fine.
Oh, what happened? Oh, bomb! Inox bomb hit the switch when she was trying to dash through the spikes there. That's actually pretty funny.
Randomizer, is he?
Randomizer classic right there.
Yes. Yeah. Although my favorite Randomizer room is really disappointing this time around.
Oh, which one was that?
The torch room in GT, the one where you have to hit the 4 torches.
Oh yeah.
A lot of sometimes you'll see
horrible spikes.
Not just horrible spikes, but things just love to just spaz out in that one section. Like if you see a rope there, it'll start spinning uncontrollably, and it just makes me laugh uncontrollably every time.
Doctor's in the boat. Okay, he figured it out. Yeah, and Dr. Irwin, get your GGs in chat. He finishes in 3rd place on Restream, 6th place overall, with an official time of 1 hour 33 minutes and 34 seconds.
And it looks like we're joined by both Adalor and Dr. Earworm. Good game, boys.
Hello, GG. That was interesting. How finding the canes took so much work.
I think we
I just
saw at least 3 of them.
Oh, okay. I mean, I figured there are probably 2 on the mountain.
Where were the lamps?
I found a lamp. Where did I find a lamp? Was it in swamp?
You found one in the front of Escape. There was one on
that's
top
right.
of
Oh yeah,
Spectacle
I
Rock.
didn't go there. I
Yeah,
didn't go there either.
and then TJ found one behind Ice Trinex.
And I didn't go there either.
Oh, in the basement. Oh, okay, neat, cool.
Yeah,
I didn't go there either. Cool.
There was one on Spectacle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I could have scouted that.
Yeah, all you had to do was take a quick jog left, and you could have scouted that.
Just gotta look at it. Yeah, you know.
Who has time to go to Death Mountain in this seed, though?
I mean,
Oh man.
Well, so the canes we saw one in Pod Big Chest and one in
Oh, Podbig. Okay.
Hookshot Cave. I want to say was another one.
I found one somewhere dumb where I was like, why am I even here? And then I got a cane out of it. I don't even remember where though.
Mine was in Dark Cross. Is where I found mine. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, there's Go Mode finally.
Oh, JJo asking in chat, where were the flutes? There was one in Mushroom Spot. There was one in Cackwell. There was one in Rando Room, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, I found 3 of them. I think.
That sounds
I
right.
think I saw 2.
I'm slightly ashamed of myself that I didn't pull Ped, and I'm slightly ashamed of myself that I didn't do Tile Room first. But other than that,
Oh, I definitely did Tile first. I
I
went right
made
for
you
Tile. I'm
proud
like,
in
oh, I
the
gotta do
memes.
it. Yeah, right for Tile.
Look at that. The shovel was also powder.
More powder.
That vanilla powder was pretty funny.
yeah. Well, besides dying like 8 times in the first 5 minutes, that was a lot of fun.
that's the inverted life.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Inverted Randomizer. It's just
I did not appreciate that the seed's flavor was red hard hat beetles. They're a little bit obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough crystal rollers. We gotta fix that.
Not enough crystal rollers in dark rooms.
Yeah, that was the meme theme I was trying to go for was, hey, it's Randomizer, so let's just do every dark room without a lamp, please.
Yeah, imagine there being 4 lamps in Randomizer Seed and never finding any of them.
Well, it's really funny. I think TJ, you were the first to successfully do Pod Dark Maze, and you got a fire rod and a cane. It was like, oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah,
It's like
I
a lot of
once
really
just-
useful things.
Yeah,
I once and just never went back. I was like, yeah, well, there's probably not. I mean,
I walked to the door, I had like 2 hearts, and I heard the bomber, and I was like, no, I'm gonna just not bother.
I mean, by that point, I had like 4 bombos, and like, I'm gonna just use this.
I didn't have any.
I didn't have a sword yet.
Yeah, there was no
I didn't have a
sword.
sword.
Yeah,
I wanted
No
a sword
sword
so
yet.
badly because I had bombos super early, but I just couldn't
Yeah.
use it.
what a
I
nuke
forgot
that
where my
room
first
if
sword
could.
was. I think
I think in Saha.
I got
Yeah,
3.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
One at Saha, and then 3 in Pack/Village of Outcasts, and
That's right. And then I
took
and
that.
then I set up the Pod Eastern Mirror technology. That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good technology.
Yeah.
Especially with no lamp.
I hope everyone enjoyed reading all the signs that we never get to see. And
I read some of them out loud, even.
Oh, did you? Nice. Okay. I found 3 triangles. Felt pretty cool.
I think
Yeah.
I only got 2. I lose.
I only got 2.
think-
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
There was. Let me remember. I think the one. Lana was the only one who got the one in Hookshot Cave.
Oh, Hookshot
Oh,
Cave.
yeah.
Yeah, I was determined to to not touch the mountain outside of Go Mode, so I succeeded. Thankfully.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I think she actually went up there fairly early, all things
Yeah.
considered, and got her go mode up there. Got like a hook shot and, or no, she had a hook shot. So she got red cane and a Triforce piece in hook shot cave.
My one moment of panic was when I I fluted to Meyer and checked the medallion and then left because I went, oh god, I've been treating the game like it's in go mode, and this might be one of those seeds where there's only one ether medallion that's actually accessible, and freaked out a little bit.
Oh, no.
Almost immediately after that.
Yeah, I conveniently forgot it was AD. I would have routed a little bit more efficiently.
Yeah, and
I got my crystals and dropped in. And I'm like, oh, wait a second. Oh, this is AD, isn't it? Ah, I gotta go back up the mountain again. Yeah.
Yeah, just a quick shout out here to Lana Bean. Get your GGs in chat. Finishing up the seed, finishing up the race on Restream with an official time of 1 hour 39 minutes and 4 seconds. 4th place on Restream and 7th place overall.
GG's Lana Bean.
Hey, Lana, good game.
Oh man.
Discord was broken, sorry. And Webster.
Hey.
Forgot about that.
GG's Lana.
Appreciate it. GG's, everybody. I kind of
GGs.
forgot we were playing inverted.
Oops.
I forgot we were playing Ludicrous a little bit at the beginning. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Why am I back here?
I was like, where's my darn flute? Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, that's right. You actually did the climb, the vanilla climb without a flute, and you braved it in the dark, in fact, and did a great job going through that. We were confused for a second because we were like, I don't think Lana has a flute, and then had missed that you had walked up through that as well, because that's always a scary prospect in Randomizer for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking I was missing a flute or a lamp, and then it was like, well, oh well. It's completely my bad. I should have finished 25 minutes ago, but yeah.
We all had fun. I mean, it's really fun to showcase kind of a new mode just to see. I'm personally curious about everyone's thoughts on the mode in general or the seed or.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so
It's
silly
fun.
and fun.
It's fun. I think the Randomizer and the boss shuffle really tie it together.
Yeah. Because like Ludicrous by itself was kind of like, I don't know. It's just fast. I don't know. It turns into like, oh, you've got like a 6-7 dungeon like AD boss rush at the end. But this is more interesting than that. Yeah.
Yeah, the Randomizer makes it more fun, and not
Yeah.
finding the lamp makes it fun too.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't just stumble into one accidentally.
Yeah, I always hope that not finding the moon pearl, but it's a little bit harder to do.
Did anyone else find a moon pearl that wasn't on the pyramid?
I saw the one in Pyramid. That was it. Yeah.
There was one in GT.
Yeah, there was one in
Yeah,
GT.
I saw that one. Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, so we were saying I think Adalor was the only one who got the flippers and swamp. That was a nice one. Nice.
That was a cool one in the back. Yeah, flippers
Nice.
in the back. There's a hook shot on the left side too, just to be cute.
Yeah. And a hammer at the dam, so all of the items to beat Swamp are in Swamp today.
Yeah, you know.
Well, let's just hope that's the last time I see hookshot in left side swamp.
So where was the flute or the lamp that got you up that mountain? Just curious.
Oh, it was a flute. Oh no, there was both. There was a lamp in the map chest in Escape, and then there was like a couple flutes in CAC somewhere.
Yeah,
There was one in Lost
there was one in
Woods.
the well, and one at Mushroom Spot, I think.
Ah, yes, escape. I like this mode though. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Cool. I mean, we had a ton of fun watching, especially in Randomizer alone is chaotic enough with 4 runners on Restream, but then Randomizer Ludicrous, what do you actually talk about?
Oh, that room's horrible. Oh, that room's worse. Oh, that room is even worse.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
Because we
How
had
did
Adalor-
everybody like the pre-Thievestown Hellway room with the chain chomp in it?
Oh, that was amazing.
And there died there.
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss that? I totally missed that.
Yeah. Well, if you probably if it's easy to skip because who would do the back of Thievestown in boss shuttle except for me?
No, everyone except TJ did.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a vanilla blind, and I was like, well, there's got to be something back here, because like, where's the progression?
Yeah.
Turns out you're actually just hard gated by dig game, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
That's why the mode gives you 19 rupees, so you can go
Yeah.
farm bushes to find one rupee.
I didn't do that correctly. I opted.
That's
to
the
do
best part of it
elsewhere.
being Randomizer too, because it's that Russian roulette of I'm gonna pull up a bush and it's either gonna be nothing, a green rupee, or something that's gonna kill me immediately.
or like a Lionel head that it kills.
Like a weird line.
You know, Randomizer. You know what's
That's
up.
gross.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
absolutely.
Get it away.
Oh. Right on. Cool. Thanks for the restream, y'all. I gotta jump out, but thanks to the restreamer and Beer and Mendium and Trackers and everybody.
Yeah, thanks for playing, everybody. GG's again to all 4 runners. If you don't already, please give them a follow. Adalora, Dr. Earworm, TJ Maelstrom, and Lana Bean.
Thanks, everybody. It was fantastic.
Yeah, those 4 people right there.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
3 of those people, they're pretty good.
Thanks, TJ.
And one of
Yeah.
them is Dr. Earworm.
All right, Beer, it kind of sounds like we're supposed to start wrapping this thing up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for calming today, my Indium, and we had Mad Ewok Herd and Tau Decay on tracking duties. And I think we had Jaxie on setup. So, Speed Gaming, as always, thanks a lot for putting on these races. And everyone watching, thanks for coming and joining us today for another series of fun races for the ALTTPR dailies.
Yep, you can always come back and catch these. You can follow Speed Gaming True Through 6. If you look up the chat a little ways, maybe about 12 minutes ago, we had links for our alternate language channels, Espanol, Francés, Deutsch, and Portuguese. I think there may be a Deutsche 2. Maybe there's a second channel for some of the other ones. I feel like they kind of increase in number every once in a while. You can go to speedgaming.org/schedule to find out what all's going on those Speed Gaming family of channels, including the next one of these, Link to the Vast Randomizer daily races, which should be tomorrow since it's another weekday, and it is... Drumroll, please. Spoiler Open tomorrow night at 7 Eastern. That should be a good one if you want to see people executing in really low percent situations. Come right on back tomorrow. Give us a little more of your time. Not a bad way to kick off the start of a weekend. Beer, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and joining us this evening. But at this point, I think we've said the things that need to be said. So, yeah, let's go ahead and sign this thing off. Have a good rest of your night, everybody.